Steve, I suppose it was all about that penalty miss in the end that could have set you on course for victory, but how costly do you think it was at the end?
I thought we deserved to have that opportunity. I thought we were a better team at first half, but you know, Wally beat himself up a little bit, and half time we had to get round him to get positive again. You know, but you know, goals change games, don't they? And that would have changed the complex of the game altogether.
Max, what are your reflections on that cup final defeat? One of disappointment, or kind of a good that the season's come to an end and we've had the showpiece final?
We're pleased with how we played to start off with, but at the end of the day, we did lose, and all the lads are disappointed that we lost. But I think for where we are, what league we're in, I think we give a good account of ourselves. I think first half we were the better team by a mile. Second half they just kept possession. We kept chasing, and I think having the man sent off killed us a little bit. But that's what happens. I think if he doesn't bring him down, he scores.
Might not the fairy tale ending we were hoping for, but still a good account of ourselves against a professional side.
Yeah, exactly. I think we should all be proud of our performances tonight. I thought we were all excellent, and probably some of the best football we've played all season. You know, I think we showed what we could do on a nice flat surface, which was good. Fortunately, you know, we didn't get the goal first half, which probably would have made the big difference. And then, you know, the sending off, you know, he's probably sort of killed the game a little bit. And then we had to go chasing it, didn't we? And you know, we didn't get the result, but you know, it was a really good performance.
Middlesbrough, certainly in the second half, showed their class and created a number of chances that you know, could have made the scoreline even bigger, I suppose. But you had the chance in the first half, it just didn't fall to you.
Yeah, but I think if we'd had 11 men on the pitch, I think they only created space and created more chances due to being down to 10 men. But I just thought the last 10 minutes of the game they were hanging on. I thought, you know, everybody's worked to put a shift in today and worked really hard, and it's been a tremendous display. Forget about the penalty; it happens in football, doesn't it? You know, let's look at the positives. What we did, you know, young Suggy's come in, Price has come in when they haven't played a lot of football this year and done really and look good players, you know. But we've had our chances. And you know, the game does open up when you're down to 10 men. They're full time. They move the ball very quickly. But we've competed with them for long periods. Nearly
a grandstand finish at the end there, where you know, Tommy went up and there was a few balls in that penalty area where if they'd fallen to one of us, we could have nicked an equaliser.
Yeah, it's a shame. That's just football, isn't it? Though you either take your chances or you pay for it later. But I think other than all of that, missing chances and things like that, we gave a good account of ourselves, and we played really well, I think.
It looked like Middlesbrough obviously got some good young players amongst their ranks. Some have got first team experience, and I understand a couple have got international experience as well. So they've got some good players, and certainly showed that tonight.
Yeah, to be honest, I thought we sort of dominated the game until the sending off. Felt really comfortable, and then some of their players, you know, they got a bit extra space, didn't they? And then they sort of come into their own a bit and showed the qualities. But you know, it's always going to happen against these teams. They've got sharp players who you know, who are good on the ball, and I think the last 30 minutes they were very good. But before that, I was really happy. I was confident. You know, I was not worried at all. But that's just the way football goes sometimes.
As part like the occasion, it was a big stadium, a good travelling support made their way up here tonight to the Riverside, and ultimately it ended in defeat. But I suppose on the whole season, it's been a terrific season. It's culminated in this cup final.
Well, it would have been nice to walk away with another bit of silverware today, but you know, when you're down to 10 men, you get that chance, half a chance, and we didn't get that half chance, even though the keeper has made a couple of good saves second half. But we've worked hard, and you know, coming up here is a pleasure to come up. People have been very good. You know, I'd like to thank Middlesbrough for making us welcome and doing what we've done. But you know, before the game, we just said to lads, a lot of lads were nervous, and I just turned around to them and said, it's a very nice piece of grass with a load of seats round, and that's how you've got to deal with it. And we did. I thought we coped with it, the occasion, very well. And you know, I wish I were stood here now with the cup under my arm, you know, the piece of silverware. But it's not to be. But we've had a good account of ourselves. They know they've been in a game. Their gaffer played us a lot of compliments, which is always good from a full-time club. That we played the right way, and you know, next season now we've got to push on and get on with it.
Enjoy playing back in front in a big stadium with I know there wasn't the crowd that probably you've had in previous big grounds, but still good to see a good travelling support.
Yeah, the fans are excellent, as they have been all season. You know, they've been a credit to Scarborough, haven't they? And they've followed us all over the place, and it really does make a big difference for the players on the pitch. So I'd like to thank all the fans for the efforts they've put in this season as well.
Do you have a summer break, or does it just keep continuing in terms of your preparations for next season?
Well, I just think the merry-go-round starts now, and your overpriced players become more overpriced, and a few agents won't thank me for that, but that's how it goes. And then we've got to let the dust settle. We're back on the 1st of July. We're meeting players next week to make this strong squad, to make this squad stronger, and everybody's been invited back. But we're going to add a little bit of know-how from the league above, the Premier and the Conference North to get us where we need to be, and we've got to push on because we want to try and get out of it next year if we can.
Yeah, I mean, the promotion this season is probably stage one of the journey on to the ultimate aim of getting into that National League. So it's kind of mission accomplished in terms of what you set out at the start of this season, but next season's all a different story.
I think we've got a lot of good players, and I've watched quite a bit of that level, and I think we're probably 2 or 3 players short from competing. Excuse me. You're going to have Shields, Hyde, ourselves, Buxton, Grantham. It's a tough league. Warrington have just missed out. And they've invested heavily financially, so it's going to be a tough league. But we're not going to go and say we're going to win it. We'd like to be in that playoffs or get promotion next year. That's the aim. We're not going to go there to make the numbers up and stand still for 12 months. And I've told the chairman that's what I want. I don't want to stand still. I want to go and see if we can get out of it. But Rome won't built in a day, and it might take us till January, February until we click into something. But as long as we're there and thereabouts around that top 6, then we'll be more than happy.
And your last game as part of your loan spell, obviously we know you've enjoyed your time at the club, and good to go out with promotion and a runners-up trophy as well. Yeah,
it really has been one of the seasons never to forget. It's been one of the best seasons of my life. I've enjoyed it so much. I think what people don't see, a lot of fans get to chat to the lads, but what people don't see is all the lads in there are brilliant. They're great people. They're not. None of them are stuck up. Nothing like that. They just want to help. It doesn't matter who you are, where you come from. They're brilliant, and they have a good laugh. And I think that's why we've done so well. So I'm going to miss it because the lads have been brilliant with me specifically. So I'll miss hanging about with them all day. But the club as a general, I think it will just keep going up, and I've loved every minute of it. So I can only hope that they'll keep going up, and I'll make sure I'm always keeping my eye out for the Scarborough score, definitely.
Yeah, we might cross paths again. Thank you, and best wishes for the future.
Thanks so much. Cheers.